MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, spring training action from the Cactus League between the Cincinnati Reds and their Ohio rivals to the north, the Cleveland Indians. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Corey Kluber, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
On comes former Cy Young Award winner Corey Kluber. Might have the best right-handed breaking ball in baseball. Great velocity, too, 94 to 96. And he'll throw that comebacker that he'll start at a left-hander's hip and bring it back over home plate. Big overhand breaking curveball. Not a true curveball, more of a slurve, but it's nasty. Does have a changeup. If he has all three of his pitches, he's nearly impossible to center.
Stepping into the box, Jose Peraza. He will lead this one off today.
Off the afternoon for Cincinnati. Shortstop.
Here's the first pitch to him. Crowd still filing in this afternoon as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. Little dribbler down the line. That rolls foul for strike one. The 2-1 home. Is strike two swinging. Fastball, strike three called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Stepping in now, Jesse Winker, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Line hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Man, that's always tough. He was a strike away from striking out 2 in a row, but he got a little careless and caught too much of the plate there. It gets ripped for a 1-out extra base hit, and he's got some work to do now to get out of this one.
In is Joey Votto now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Chisenhall looks up, gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Joey Votto, a 2-run shot, and it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
As we take a look at the pitch location here, you can see that the pitch wasn't even in the strike zone, but clearly that didn't matter.
In now, Eugenio Suarez.
Third baseman number 7.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. One out, nobody on. Oh, 0-2 the count to Suarez.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Swing and a little tapper. Another 0-2 home. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
Really high curveball right there, struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Count even now at 1-1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first, 2-0 Cincinnati. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Anthony DeSclafani is on the mound for the Reds in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, DeSclafani, a big, tall, strapping guy, not an overpowering guy. 93 to 95 miles an hour, big, sweeping breaking ball, and the straight changeup. When he's on, you'll know. For a guy like this, he gets a lot of swings and misses. If he's on, a lot of strikeouts early on in the game.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher for 9 innings.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Schebler going back on it, and it's gone. It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor, and the Indians are on the board now. It's a 2-1 game.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Standing in now, Dalton Pompey. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run. Solo shot to right center as the Indians have come back to tie it at 2.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Batting third. Second
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Liner toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, man, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
Edwin Encarnacion now. Now Edwin with a swing and a deep drive to left. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run home run for Edwin Encarnacion, and it's given the Indians a 4-2 lead. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitching.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Four runs here in this half inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Yonder Alonso. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Turned on down the line. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Bro, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in as he sends it on the ground to first. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight in the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Jeanette into shallow center. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. He swings and grounds it to short. Backhanded. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The Tribe lead this one 4-2. And that brings up Scott Schebler. And it was quite a turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board, and we've got a very close game on our hands now.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hey. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1 and 2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Into the box, Tucker Barnhart. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Moving under it, Chisenhall. 2 down.
Batting eighth, designated hitter, Philip Irvin.
Stepping in, Philip Irvin. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat. Up around the face.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Chisenhall has it in his tracks, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Still down by a count of 4-2. Into the box now, Francisco Lindor. He'll look to duplicate his first at-bat when he homered to open the inning.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Dalton Pompey.
So digging in now, Dalton Pompey. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch it.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. Solo shot to right center, his second of the game, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they open it up to 6-2 now. Into the box now, Edwin Encarnacion. Swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home run. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. His second home run of the game, and the lead is now 7-2.
This pitcher must think he's cursed or something. He gives up back-to-back homers, is obviously rattled a little bit, and the next batter barely even waits for the first pitch to cross the plate before he crushes it out too. This is incredible.
The batter.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Here's Yonder Alonso. A pitch out. The throw. On a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or 2 in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
The 1-0. And right into the shift. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. We've played 2 full. It's the Indians 7 and the Reds 2. Stepping into the box, number 61, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
And here's Jose Peraza. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. First time up, he went down looking. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And another foul ball. The 1-2. He's taken high above the zone.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Jesse Winker.
Digging in to try it again, Jesse Winker. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Indians 7 and the Reds 2. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Winker racing back, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as it's now a 6-run ball game.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Robert Stevenson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. hit in the air down the right field line. Winker is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Now in the box, JT Realmuto. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. Here's the ball swung on and hit high and deep down the left field line, and this will stay fair. Home run. JT Realmuto with a solo shot, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Debo, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lines.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumps all over it.
Stepping in now, Dalton Pompey, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
Yeah, that last at bat.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his 3rd home run of the ball game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in 1 game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Now batting.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. High and deep to left center field. Going back is the center fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Edwin Encarnacion now.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and a big swing by Encarnacion as this is sent out to deep left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Now batting. Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. 3 innings complete. The Indians lead it 12-2. Danny Salazar will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
31, Danny Salazar.
In is Joey Votto now. Lifetime against Danny Salazar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Joey Votto.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Lindor is there for it. 1 out.
Third baseman number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Stepping up now, Eugenio Suarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Oh, that changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Eugenio Suarez sent packing for the second out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Reds are down in order, and this one rolls on. It's 12-2. Matt Harvey gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's Yonder Alonso. Career numbers against Matt Harvey. He's 3 for 9. He's taken him deep once.
Yonder Alonso.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a big swing by Alonso, and he connects. This one is carrying well, and it's gone as they add still another. Yonder Alonso with a solo home run as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
The right fielder, number 8.
Standing in now, Monty Chisenhall.
Chisenhall.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as this lead got even wider.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Center fielder, number 7.
In now, Billy Hamilton. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner and fouled, though it had the home run distance. 2 strikes now from Harvey. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 2nd home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
The batter.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. And he fouls this one off. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
And there's one down now.
The batter.
There's the look at the final line for the Red starter. Not what he had in mind before the day started. Dalton Pompey will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. Career numbers against Matt Harvey. He's a .333 hitter.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
And he squares up on this one, deep to straightaway right. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Popped into the air, back behind second.
Well, with that base hit right there, D-Road, he's 1 double. He's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. He gets 1 more AB. All he needs is a double.
Yeah, and I got to be honest with you. If I'm hitting right here and I have a chance for a triple, Dan, guess who's tripping coming around second base?
That's it. Hang on for 2.
Pulling up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. Barnhart is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We played 4 full. Cleveland's out in front, 16-2. And that brings up Scott Schebler.
Leading off for the Reds.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Chisenhall sprinting after it on the warning track. He makes the catch. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tucker Barnhart. Lifetime against Danny Salazar. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Up next for Cincinnati, designated hitter.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds, and they remain well behind. Lucas Sims gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So striding forward.
Leading off with a drive, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Now here it comes. Now this one's hit hard to left field by Donaldson and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson as they just continue to pour it on here.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Now batting.
Into the box, Yonder Alonso.
Alonso.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
The right fielder, number 8, Lonnie.
Ready for another shot now. Lonnie Chisenhall. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
Center fielder, number 7.
Stepping in now, Billy Hamilton. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the blowout continues.
As a pitcher, you worry about giving up the long ball to the meat of the lineup. But when the two guys at the bottom of the lineup torch you, it's really disheartening. These guys have weapons everywhere.
Now batting, catcher, JT.
In now, JT Realmuto. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His third home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
So here's Francisco Lindor now as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed so he can find a gap or find one down the line. Maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Standing in now, Dalton Pompey. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his 4th in the ballgame as this lead got even wider.
Well, there are good days, and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Center fielder on the run, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Edwin Encarnacion now, and he's shooting for history here as he's homered 3 times in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. 5 innings complete. The Tribe lead this one 22-2. Nick Goody takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 44, Nick Goody.
Striding in, number 61. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for the Reds, center fielder, number 61.
First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. So this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the 1st out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
Taking in once again, Jose Peraza. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And there are 2 away now.
Up next for Cincinnati, right fielder, Jesse.
Stepping in, Jesse Winker. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 now.
The count is 1-2.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Reds are down and ordered, and as you can see, they are way behind. Cody Reed gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So coming to the plate, Josh Donaldson. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So a solo shot down the line in left as the blowout continues.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Adam Rosales will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 32, Adam Rosales.
Popped him up. And he will fight the Cactus League sky as he puts this one away for route number one.
Now batting, right fielder,
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in.
Talk about having a game of a lifetime. In his last at bat, he hit his third home run of the game. You know, walking up to the plate right now, he's thinking about hitting number 4.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. 2 gone. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Manuel Moreno will come on now as the pinch hitter.
number 15, Manuel Moreno.
Ground ball right into the shift. Onto the bag with it himself is Vato, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. 7th inning coming up. The Indians on top 23-2. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Yandy Diaz is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base.
Adam Rosales will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base. Carlos Esparza will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Manuel Moreno will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Mason Williams is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And that's in there for a strike. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. Steve Selski will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 90.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds, and they remain well behind. Brandon Dixon is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. David Hernandez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Alex Blandino is also into the ball.
Leading off with a drive, catcher, J.P. Realmuto.
Roberto Perez is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Popped him up. Barnhart is underneath this one, and very quickly 1 gone.
Up next for Cleveland.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Career numbers with David Hernandez. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, it's only spring training, but this is the kind of swing that makes you anxious for the season to start. Track the ball all the way and just exploded on it for a homer. He looks ready.
Dalton Pompey will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 5th in this game, as this lead got even wider.
That's it. I'm out of here. 5 home runs in 1 game. That's insane. couple of things I know for sure. He needs to buy a lottery ticket on the way home from the ballpark and keep his phone on at all times. Cooperstown should be calling.
Dixon Machado will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 50, Dixon Machado.
This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. He's around first, heading for two, and he'll pull into second with one away.
Up next for Cleveland, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
So next it'll be the four-hole hitter for the Tribe, Edwin Encarnacion, working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Peraza takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. High and deep to left center field. Going back is the center fielder. He leaped, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long flyout. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought and all the way off the wall. And by the time he realizes it, it's too late, and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
Into the box now, Adam Rosales. Line drive to left. Schebler is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 8th inning coming up. The Indians lead it 26-2. Roberto Perez will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Chu Hu will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Dixon Machado will stay in the ball game now as he comes on to play second here. New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number. Six overall out of North Carolina in 2006, the 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller.
Now playing left field, number 10.
Now here's the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
2-0 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. The 2-2 one more time. He stays alive, still 2-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Still even at 2-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
No balls and a strike to count.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More Cactus League action coming your way after this. Eury Maya enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Striding in for the Indians, Carlos Esparza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Carlos Esparza.
First offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped up. Dixon settles under it near second. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 55.
Ready for another chance? Roberto Perez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schebler waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We've played 8 full. The Tribe lead this one 26-2. At the plate, number 61, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Rosales is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Number 51 move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And a fastball just a bit high. One and one to the Reds leadoff man. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Moreno, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 33. Jesse Winker.
Digging in, Jesse Winker. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Fouled off. The Reds down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
No, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
26-2 the final tally today. The Tribe put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Corey Kluber gets the W on the mound. Anthony DeSclafani was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the Indians and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwing, as they call him. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Patrick Corbin, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, like a lot of guys, Matty, Patrick Corbin all the way back from Tommy John surgery. From the left side, good fastball, 93 to 95. Little overhand curveball. Will throw an occasional slider. His best off-speed pitch might be the straight changeup. He needs to use all 4 pitches. You'll know if he's on early, getting a lot of swings and misses on that fastball down in the zone.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at A.J. Pollock. This guy is dynamic from both sides of the baseball. Steals bags, hits for power, but his signature is on defense. His ability to run balls down in the gap and play an unbelievable center field.
Ready now, Melky Cabrera. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Pollock has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Corbin has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. A solo shot here to left as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's Leonis Martin.
Leonis
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Escobar on the grass, in time to first, and there are 2 away.
batting fourth, center fielder, number 4.
In now, Bradley Zimmer. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Souza is under it. And the inning is over. Indians are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up, and the Tribe are off to an early 1-0 lead. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Oh, man, I love what A.J. Pollock does for this offense. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matty. Trevor Bauer, former first-round pick out of UCLA, has been a little bit inconsistent in his career. Good fastball, 94 to 96 miles an hour. Terrific 12 to 6 curveball. The only problem is at times he has a difficult time commanding that curveball. Has a changeup. If he has the curveball, he could be really good.
At the plate, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks, center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one right down Main Street. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. High pop up. Encarnacion is under it. He's got it one away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little early.
Bases are empty, one man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman.
Up next for Arizona, Paul Goldschmidt. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 1 inning in the books here. Cleveland's out in front, 1-0. Now to the plate, Roberto Perez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Roberto Perez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Shack swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. But a foul ball here, 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, and with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, when he woke up this morning, the last thing he wanted was to be down 2-0 in the second inning. The good news is that both home runs have only been solo shots. But the bad news is he's not fooling anyone right now.
Batting sixth,
Edwin Encarnacion now.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. And the Indians move in front now 3-0.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
Here's Starlin Castro.
Second baseman, Starlin.
Now this one's crushed. Left field line. And what's the call? It's a home run. And now hold on just a second here. You can see the 4 umpires gathering near third. And it would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. And I would guess that after all the discussion, they're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay. And that is indeed what they'll do, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
That ball's foul.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Fly ball to straightaway left. Peralta's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 8, shortstop.
At the plate, Ronald Torreyes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Goldschmidt over to his right. 2 down.
Batting 9.
Into the box now, the Indians pitcher, Trevor Bauer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Pollard. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Indians 3 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Stepping up to the plate, David Peralta. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Jake Lamb standing in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, he's 0 for 5. 1-1 to count to Jake Lamb. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Arizona and spring training baseball after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Melky Cabrera. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Melky Cabrera.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and Cabrera blasts this one out to deep left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run for Melky Cabrera. As the Indians continue to pull away, it's now 4-0. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy.
Now batting, third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Stepping in now, Yandy Diaz. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs, as that one's way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as the Indians have now opened up a 5-0 lead. Here's Leonys Martin.
Leonys Martin.
As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center.
Pollock will wait on it. 1 down.
Center fielder, number 4,
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bradley Zimmer. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Escobar ranges to his right. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto.
Digging in now, Roberto Perez. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Guys, do you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Dealer, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely...
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Pollock. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Indians 6 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Steven Souza. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Waiting on it is Zimmer.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He brings a scary .368 batting average. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
A fastball right over the outside corner. Avila, a native Floridian. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Standing in now, Patrick Corbin. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. To short. Torreyes gloves it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Zach Greinke gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's Starlin Castro.
Leading off for the Indians.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Popped him up. Avila is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, Ronald Torreyes. He popped out in his first trip. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Greinke is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
In now, Trevor Bauer. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Hey, it's one thing to give up a hit to a pitcher right here. You can live with that, but an American League pitcher, a guy who probably takes BP 10 days out of the year, this is surprising. He's going to have to bear down on the mound out there.
Here's Melky Cabrera. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Pollock at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz.
He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short.
Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Indians 8 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Cody Anderson will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 56.
Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
The batter, number 4.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And it's fouled away. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Again, he sends it out of play. Curveball that time, not even close. This is skied into short left center. Martin is under it. 2 down. So 2 are gone now in the Diamondbacks' 4th. And stepping in, the power hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late that time for a strike. Anderson, a 27-year-old. He was taken in the 14th round back in 2011.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Matt Cook gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Settling in now, Leonys Martin, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Leonys Martin.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he squares up on this one, deep to straightaway right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning, instead of foul ball. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo shot down the line in right as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matty V, you know what, D-Roll, there's an old saying, when the temperatures start to heat up, so do the bats, and that's what we saw in this one.
Yeah, Dan, without question. When the weather heats up, there's nothing better than putting on a uni and getting after it. Maybe you got a little 5 o'clock shadow work and haven't shaved in a couple days, and you're trying to go bridge. And that's exactly what these teams did today. Weather was warm, they were letting it go.
The catcher, number 55. Roberto Perez.
Digging in and looking for more, Roberto Perez. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat, his 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. This is line to left. Peralta is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
First baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. For second is Encarnacion. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Into the box, Starlin Castro. Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is Souza. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center as the blowout continues. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they just continue to pour it on here. Stepping in now, Cody Anderson. Here's a high pop-up. Marte is right there, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Indians on top, 12-0. Standing in, David Peralta. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. David Peralta is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
A high fastball is in there. A swinging bunt to the mound. And there's out number 2. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Digging in the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Diamondbacks down in order. just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Shelby Miller gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Melky Cabrera will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Now at the plate, Yandy Diaz. Career line against Shelby Miller. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Leonis Martin.
Here's Leonis Martin.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Back goes Pollock. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe, but they lead it by a count of 12-0. Adam Plutko enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 45, Adam Plutko.
Standing in, Steven Souza. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, lifted down the line in left. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Hey, Dero, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass the baton mentality goes into effect, and we get some offense.
Shelby Miller comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go A.J. Pollock. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Avila at second with 2 down. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cabrera on the move, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. One left for Arizona. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Randall Delgado comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Tyler Naquin is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And he fouls this one off. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Pollock on the run. He's got it 1 away. In now for Cleveland, Roberto Perez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado. He's 1 for 4. Adam Rosales will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Two out, nobody on. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peralta is under it. And that retires the side. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they lead it by a count of 12-0. Tyler Naquin will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Adam Rosales will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base. John Jay is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
This change for the Indians. Now playing first base, number 32.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Jay behind 0-2 now.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Didn't mess around much in that at-bat then.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Well, when you're down a bunch of runs, you know the last thing they want to do is walk you. So right there, he picks on a good one to hit and plants it right over the wall.
Bench hitting for the Diamondbacks, number 16, Brent Owens.
Strike. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Popped him up. Castro shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman,
Gerard Dyson will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 1, Gerard Dyson.
In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he squares up on this one, deep to straightaway right. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Indians 12 and the D-backs 1. John Jay will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Daniel Descalzo will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Chris Owings will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field. Brad Boxberger enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Nick Ahmed.
Boxberger.
Eric Gonzalez is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Eric Gonzalez.
Line down the left field line. But this will be foul as we head toward a conclusion in this one. I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose. Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Ildemaro Vargas is into the ball game as defensive replacement will be the new shortstop here. Chu Hu will come on now as the pinch hitter. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Pollock. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Pitcher,
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Adam Pletka. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's set. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A pause and the 0-2. Swing and he pops him up. And this will land foul. The next 0-2. Oh, that one got the pitcher. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, right fielder, Melky Cabrera.
So the lineup flips. Over and digging in, Melky Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground down victim last time. Driven nicely into the gap. Pletka isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further. And he gets there for the most exciting play in baseball, the inside the park home run. Dixon Machado will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 50, Dixon Machado.
Drilled down the line. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Pollock is there, 2 gone.
Up next for Cleveland, left fielder.
So striding in, Leonys Martin. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Rajai Davis will come on as a pinch hitter.
Rajai Davis.
And this is popped up back behind second. Escobar is under this one, and that will retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Indians lead it 15-1. Eric Gonzalez will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Chu Koo will stay in the ballgame as the new shortstop.
Now at shortstop, number 9.
Brandon Geyer will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 6.
Dixon Machado is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Rajai Davis will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Shane Bieber is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57.
Stepping in, Eduardo Escobar. He went down on strikes last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The windup and the 0-1. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Standing in now, Steven Souza. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1 out, nobody on. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Another 1-2 delivery.
Ball 2.
And he stayed high with a changeup, apparently. Ball 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Alex Avila 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Popped him up. Machado has room in foul territory, and that's the 3rd out. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. And as you can see, they are way behind. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Braden Shipley comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 34.
Striding into the box, Tyler Naquin. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. High pop up. Escobar is there for it. 1 away. Now batting, Roberto Perez. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. First pitch coming. Here it is. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pollock has a read on it. 2 gone. Digging in, Adam Rosales. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Number 19 is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. But you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Into the box, number 19, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, A.J. Pollock. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one. Hitless to this point. Lays off 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Naquin's under it.
And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ildemaro Vargas.
Digging in, Ildemaro Vargas. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Grounded to the right. To his left, Gonzalez on to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
15-1 is the final. Cleveland posted 15 runs in this one. Trevor Bauer takes home the win. Patrick Corbin struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The winning pitcher is Trevor Bauer.